Hello everyone, this video is about seminal fluids, so procreative fluids and the lymphatic system, specifically how procreative or sexual fluids are reabsorbed into the body during the sacred secretion cycle and why this is an important factor in the great regeneration or the threefold enlightenment. Now, we've discussed the benefits of saving seed or practicing retention, particularly when the moon is in your individual sun sign, many times before. But since people are still asking how the preserved essences reinvigorate the body, I thought we'd visit this empowering topic again. It's also worth noting that the Cell of Life, Awakening and Regenerating talks specifically about the difference between male, female procreative seed, so spermatoza and ovum, and procreative fluid, and how these elements combine at the climax of intimacy. It explains the reabsorption or preservation process too. So for this particular video, I want to focus on seminal fluid and its invigorating effect in the temple body. So here's a quick rundown of the anatomical process that happens when excess seminal fluids are available for reabsorption into the body. When there is an excess of seminal fluid, so when we've saved seed, lymphatic vessels in the reproductive system help transport seminal fluid away from the procreative organs. They then carry the absorbed seminal fluid to nearby lymph nodes, which are small bean-shaped structures found throughout the body. Within the lymph nodes, macrophages and other immune cells work to filter and cleanse the reabsorbed seminal fluid. Any waste products or cellular debris present in the seminal fluid are removed during this filtration process. After filtration, the cleansed lymphatic fluid, which now contains the absorbed seminal fluid, is returned to the bloodstream through the thoracic duct. From there, the fluid is circulated back into the bloodstream, where it can be redistributed throughout the entire body. So let's look at the benefits of this natural bodily function. Seminal fluids contain various nutrients, hormones, and other bioactive substances that contribute to the overall health and vitality of the lymphatic system and the bloodstream, and consequently the body. For example, the reuptake of seminal fluids further equips the lymphatic system to produce, nourish, and replenish cells, tissues, and organs, contributing to overall health and well-being. This is a huge factor in the felt experience of the great regeneration, of the preserving and raising of the sacred secretion. Both lymphatic fluid and seminal fluid contain water, electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, and calcium, proteins including albumin and globulins, and other substances that are necessary for maintaining physiological balance in the body. These basic components play essential roles in supporting cellular function. We are billions of cells. In supporting tissue repair and the overall metabolic processes of life. The incredible thing about seminal fluid is that it contains specific proteins and enzymes such as prostate-specific antigens, fructose, and zinc that are not present in lymphatic fluid. Also, compared to lymphatic fluid, seminal fluid contains higher concentrations of certain electrolytes, such as potassium, which is a bioluminescent luciferin salt, and it's one of the biochemicals of enlightenment. Furthermore, seminal fluid contains hormones and signaling molecules that have regulatory effects on various physiological processes, including liver functions. Studies suggest that exposure to seminal fluid may affect gene expression and cellular differentiation in various tissues, including the liver. So the awakening or reawakening of the liver is a synchronous effect or benefit of the great regeneration. And in the biology of Kundalini, Jana Dixon says, if the resistant ego's addictive substance suppression of the liver is lifted, the liver awakens to its full function. Then the right side of the body and the right brain comes out its subservience and latency. Normally in this culture, our liver and right brain are greatly repressed in order that we may avoid our ESP, truth, creativity, emotion, and intuition. The lifting of this repression would be tangibly felt as energy, bliss, awareness rising through the right side of the body. A sign that this transformation is occurring would be the radical relaxation of the right neck and shoulder, with obvious changes to the personality and adaptive functioning, including increased emotion and psychic abilities. Jana Dixon is referring to the restrictive effect that addictive substance suppression has on liver function. The resistant ego represents the part of the psyche that resists change and that clings to addictive substances as a means of suppression because there's a deep fear of change. This substance suppression affects the liver's ability to function optimally. When this suppression is lifted, the liver can fully awaken, leading to a release of energy, bliss, and awareness throughout the right side of the body. This awakening also involves the right brain, which is normally repressed in this culture to avoid experiences related to extrasensory perception, emotion, and intuition. And Manly P. Hall referred to the significance of the liver in his teachings as well. It is further interesting to note the relation between the words live and liver, for to have a liver is to live. Along the same line, we may note that live spelt backwards becomes evil, and the word lived becomes devil. And that's from the occult anatomy of man. And the revitalizing of the liver is part and parcel with the effects of preserving and raising the sacred secretion or invigorating Kundalini energy on the path of enlightenment. Our choices really do drive health and vibrancy or death and disease, respectively. Another notable facet of seminal fluid is that it contains immune modulating proteins and other substances that affect immune or lymphatic function. So this aids with deep healing. One of these chemicals is known as immunoglobulin IgA, a type of antibody that plays a crucial role in the immune function of mucous membranes, including those lining the respiratory and gastrointestinal tracts. And Stuart Savatsky of the Emerging Sciences Foundation links IgA with the biochemicals of enlightenment, saying the substance IgA is responsible for the sweet flavor that drops into the mouth during moments of enlightenment or spiritual bliss. He also refers to the Kundalini process as a form of lifelong puberty powered by the hypothalamus. This is a fascinating topic that could easily be expanded on, but I wanted to keep this video short and sweet without deviating too much from the main theme. But do let me know in the comments if you'd like to know more about what's known as the puberty of the hypothalamus or of immunoglobulin and its relation to amrita, or the sweetness of the nectar drop. Overall, the reuptake of seminal fluid into the bloodstream via the lymph shows profound potential to promote health and cellular regeneration. And in conclusion, the role of seminal fluid in the body's regeneration is crucial for achieving that full holistic well-being. By preserving and reabsorbing seminal fluid, we not only promote health and vitality, but also support the reawakening and revitalizing of the liver, leading to enhanced physical and spiritual regeneration. So keep up your practices and don't worry about how big or small your results may seem. Allow everything to flow and the changes will all occur in divine time. Allowing yourself to be stressed or impatient will actually work against the process, because these states create their own type of inner alchemy that isn't actually aligned with the transcendence and bliss of superconsciousness awakening. Thank you very much for watching. As always, the links to my books, courses, and other resources can be found in the description box below this video. May divine love manifest itself in you all, always and in all ways. Namaste.